Hi, this is Linda from the Miller Museum of Geology in Kingston, and I'm going to walk you through our March of the Museums craft, a dinosaur suncatcher. If you have a kit that you picked up from CAM, you'll have everything you need except for a pair of scissors. Our kit contains 4 sheets of this contact paper, one of which has an outline of a sauropod dinosaur already traced on. If you're doing this on your own, you'll need contact paper, which is clear shelf paper that's sticky on one side, some colorful tissue paper, some scissors, and a piece of masking tape. The first thing we're going to do is we're going to cut or tear our tissue paper into smaller pieces. Here's also where you get to choose your colors. You could choose as few or as many as you like. You could do a monochrome green dinosaur, or you could do a rainbow striped dinosaur. You can also choose any shape you want to cut your pieces into. You could do squares or stars or triangles. In this case, I'm going to do a pretty standard 1 centimeter square in random colors. Once your squares are cut, the next thing we're going to do is actually apply them to the contact paper. So remove the piece of masking tape from the piece of contact paper with the sauropod dinosaur already drawn on, and now remove the backing. You'll see that there's a sticky side and a not sticky side. So what we want to do is we put the not sticky side down onto the table. And we're going to use little pieces of this tape to actually secure it down, because it's going to want to stick to your fingers when you put the squares on. The next step is we're going to apply the little tissue paper pieces to the contact paper. And so this is the fun part. So you can do any colors you want in any kind of pattern you want. You could do stripes or rainbow or spots even. Here I'm just going to do random colors in random places. It's best to go outside the lines in this case, unlike in coloring. So overlap the outside line a little bit, because we're going to trim off the excess afterwards with scissors. Once the entire outline has been filled, mostly with shapes of tissue paper, we're now going to apply a second sheet of contact paper to the first. So we peel off the back, and then we're going to apply sticky side to sticky side. So in this case, the sticky side is going to face downwards and get stuck to the sticky side of the one on the desk, which is facing upwards. So you might need to get an adult to help you with this, but very carefully apply and try to match them up, and then smooth it out. So now we'll remove the pieces of tape and put them off to the side. And the next step is actually to cut out the dinosaur shape. So when we flip it over, we can see that the outline is on the other side, and this is the side that we're going to cut from. So very carefully with our scissors, we're going to cut just outside the marker line. And you can also get an adult to help you with this as well. And here's our finished sauropod dinosaur suncatcher. So you could do any pattern or colors that you like. Here's one that I made that was rainbow. I also did a Dimetrodon and a T-Rex. There are 2 extra pieces of contact paper and plenty of extra tissue paper in your kit, so you can even design your own suncatcher, and I'm going to show you a way you can do that now. Here I take an extra sheet of contact paper and tape it onto the desk. I'm going to use a permanent marker or a Sharpie to draw my design. In this case, I'm going to do a cephalopod ammonite, which is a mollusk that lived in the oceans at the time of the dinosaurs. Here it is taped to the desk, sticky side up, And here are my tissue paper squares. This time I'm going to do a rainbow design. I'm going to be a bit more careful about not overlapping the colors between the sections because I want it to be separate. Once I've finished filling in the shape with the tissue paper, I take the other sheet of contact paper, remove the backing, and apply it to the other one sticky side to sticky side. Flip it over, and then trim just outside of the line that I drew. And here's the finished ammonite suncatcher. So have fun with it. So you can stick to fossil shapes, like I like to do, or you could do geometric shapes or whatever you feel like. Here's what they look like on some windows around the Miller Museum. I hope you enjoyed making your suncatchers.